What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here for the first episode of Road to Master Rank on F1 22. If you guys don't remember the Road to Master Rank series on F1 2021, that only lasted one episode, so hopefully we can go the full distance here on F1 22, as we're going to get straight into it. No time for an intro. I don't know what happened, but we're straight into it. 5 red lights and away we go. Good initial launch. We've only got 4 runners here, myself and the 3 cars that are in front. We're going to go up the inside of one of them and turn 1, and already we've been taken out. That is not going to help our cause in getting our rank up as the further we go into this race. So not a great start, and they're already onto the Camel Straight, so we're a long way behind, but we'll let them squabble and we will go with the race ourselves. So what happened was, I originally did a recording of the first episode of Road to Master Rank, but just like with all the other videos on my hard drive, I completely lost them all, and I wasn't able to get it all back. So, and because once I start, I can't just redo everything or undo all the safety ranks that I've done, and yeah, so that was a bit of an issue. So as you can see, I'm trying to ask Mark how the car is. By this stage, my new wheel was I was still trying to get used to all the settings that I made, and yeah, that was it. So for those that don't know the rules of Road to Master Rank, the strict corner cutting rules on, you get to choose between 5 lap races or 15% races with the pit stop that is included. We might do a pit stop race in the next episode. So the first race here, I missed out on qualifying, and also Parc Fermé rules. Once you get, even after I came in late, I wasn't able to choose a setup because it was already in Parc Fermé, and of course qualifying had been done. So we got P4 in that race. We actually got pretty close to that special McLaren liveried car on the last lap, but P4 in the air, we're off the podium. And this is the rank and the placement and the safety rating of what we do. So if we can complete a lot of clean races, we might be able to wrap up this series pretty darn quickly. I'm hoping it'll only take 4 or 5 episodes minimum, but who knows what can happen. So Alex got the win in the end. We were actually one of the fastest cars in the lobby. So next race, we returned to the main lobby, and then we get to choose out of 4 different tracks. So Zandvoort is the selection, and we do have a one-shot qualifying. That's one of the things that I missed out. So you only get a certain amount of time to play with setups and tire pressures. Zandvoort is pretty hard on tire pressures as well, especially on the softs. So I'm going to bring them down a little bit just so that the car feels okay. These online cars are extremely different to the My Team career mode cars at the moment. Love to take the middle banking around here at Zandvoort. Anytime I just come here, I just feel so connected to this track. So we're purple to the first sector, especially through the middle sector. I am just so connected with this track. I don't know why, but this is really one of my favorite circuits. It really is. Probably up there with Saudi as well. So into the third sector, into turn 13, a little bit wide at the apex, and we've validated our lap. We have gone, I think it must have been like a millimeter outside the white line, and yeah, that would have been pole position for us as well, because our time would have actually been fast enough to get pole. So we're going to have to tire pressures a little bit. I don't think there'll be too much of an issue. Only 3 of us in the lobby this time. Not all that popular. I don't care how popular I am. Let's go racing. And that bloke on that right got an absolutely shocking start. Let's see how we go against Alex, who won at the last race. I wonder if this guy is very similar pace to us. If he is, and we could have some decent competition on our hands. Fourth gear out of turn 4, I think that is. Now we're weaving our way up towards turn 7. Eighth gear, we'll short shift down to 6th or 7th, down to 7th eventually. So we'll start behind this guy for the moment. This guy is a little bit laggy, but I don't think that'll affect us too much. We actually gave each other a bit of a space. He's going to go defensive into turn 11. That's actually pretty interesting, considering I was actually a long way back. Now we're right up his gearbox as we enter turn 13, and as we go onto the main straight. We do have a bit of room, or we do have a bit of ERS to play with. However, I don't want to be using too much of that. So what I want to do is I want to get him to use a lot of his battery so we can make a last lap attempt. As you can see, he's harvesting his energy. As you can see, whoa, the lag. Good. Can we get a good run out of 9? I think we can. We're going to stick it up the inside. Oh no, this is turn 9. Yeah, not quite anything doing there. Can we get a good run out of 10? We do, but not quite. I'm not using any battery just yet. We're going to go up there. I'll go around the outside, which will turn the inside for 12. A little bit squeezed out there maybe. But all fairness, this is actually great racing, and I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if he's enjoying it as much as I am, but I'm certainly loving this. It means I've got someone to battle with, you know. A lot of lobbies we can get absolute noobs and who just take one another out, but this one I feel I've got decent competition against. Here we go, we're going to try the same move. We're well up the inside this time. We're going to put a break as late as possible. We're going to try and give him a bit of space. We'll give him more space for turn 10, but I think we've got the move done. I think we have. Yes, we do. So, but I think he'll get the DRS on the road to turn 11 and on this back straight, or the front straight I should say. As we head on to the last lap, we're going to go a little bit defensive, but we're going to move back to the racing line because I know that he's too far back, and from here on in we should be able to swiftly negotiate this track for one final time, as long as we obey all track limits, which I think we have done pretty much now. 1.7 second gap, and it's going to be victory in the Road to Master Rank series here at Zandvoort. Our first win in Road to Master Rank. Not bad. 1.5 seconds clear of Alex, who I must say he was a really fine competitor, I will say. That much. You saw us with the trophies there. Silver ranking for us now, and our safety rating just went up to, I think it was B. So that was really good. Next 4 options: France, Paul Ricard. I think the other one was Miami. I can't remember what the other one was. So right about now, where are we going to? We're going to my home race. You little beauty. I don't know if it's a home race for any of these guys, but we'll find out as we get underway for our one-shot qualifying. I'm running 22.17 wings. I think I am a little bit wide at turn 1, and we were over the yellow line this time. So now we're not getting pole position for our home race, but hopefully there's not too many people in this lobby which we don't have to fight too much, or we don't even get taken out. That would be ideal. 18.7 was our lap. I think we were actually, that would have gotten us pole if we kept it clean. Someone spun as they entered the penultimate turn, I'm pretty sure, and they've spun again. How do you spin twice in the space of 100 meters? Amazing. Is he going to spin to the last turn? No? Okay, so we're not going to waste too much more time as we get ready for our home race. 5 red lights, and away we go. Finally, that was a very long hole. Four players in this lobby this time. What is going to happen on the run to turn 1? I'm trying to avoid contact. That guy is off the track. Can we get past him swiftly? Do not turn into me. Thank you very much. I want to get past without using much ERS. We are a little bit squeezed up. I think we went off the track a little bit, but I think all is okay. Hopefully. But I think all is okay. So, Alex got a ripper start. He's already nearly 2 seconds ahead. So I tried to obey all track limits, which honestly, it's not easy. Well, it's easy enough if you're an esports driver, but we've already cut the margin by 6 tenths from turn 6 to the end of the lap. Let's see if we can maximize all track limits. Once you get used to these 22 cars and you get used to the new track changes, it becomes almost second nature to you. Just especially when you've been playing the F1 games for so long, everything just becomes second nature to you. Especially here at turn 6, it does get a bit of getting used to, whether you want to take the apex of turn 7 or whether you don't. But anyway, here's our first little look at Alex. Not quite close enough here to turn 11. So we're just going to buy our time for now. I know where to place the car and how his car is going to react. So right here we can get a good run out of turn 9 and 10. I think we have done that pretty well. We're going to go to overtake, and this time we're going to be completely alongside, heading into turn number 12. He barges us off a little bit into the gravel, and he gets hold of the place. He goes a little bit wide. I think he's going to give that place back, but now racing resumes, and we've gone wide at turn 13. And as you can see at the bottom left corner, I was sort of aquaplaning and or complaining a little bit, going, what the hell is going on? But Alex gets back through with the DRS. I think he's baited us pretty well there. That's our first track limits warning of the race. Hopefully we can stay out of trouble a little bit. He's got DRS, but we are right up his gearbox. Oh, he's missed the apex at turn 3, and I wasn't able to capitalize on that moment. But here we go. We're on the back straight, heading up towards turn number 9. This is probably our best chance to grab him right now. We're going to pretty much use all of our battery from here at the exit of 10 right toward up to turn 11. Getting to overtake now. No, we're not going to use any overtake. We're going to go defensive, but then move to the outside lane. We'll give him a bit of space, but I think we've done enough to win our home race. It's going to be 2 out of 3. Not bad considering what happened at Spa. But that's behind us. It's going to be 2 on the bounce out of the last turn, and we are going to win our home race, second win in the Road to Master Rank series. Get in there. Nice fight with Alex. He's literally been one of the best competitors in this series. Honestly, he really has been. Honestly, I honestly can't say any more of this bloke. He's actually a really decent racer, and yeah, this was I was the only Australian in this lobby. Quite frankly. So we've got one more race, I think, to round off this race, and I think we might do some 25% races next time. So Saudi, Imola, China, and Spain. I'd like to go for Saudi because that is one of my favourite circuits. Imagine that, 2 of my favourite circuits on the calendar are going to be in this series. And yes, we are heading off to Saudi Arabia for the final race of this Road to Master Rank episode. A few more competitors in the lobby with us this time. Hopefully, I'd say Saudi is a track that you can pretty easily track extend, especially through the first sector. Right here you can track extend, and on the run to I think it's 7 and 8 right here if you're not taking it seriously. But I think we were a little bit cautious this time, especially at the exit of 11 there. And on the road to turn 13, parallel to the first sector. That is exactly what I wanted to do, considering I was a little bit cautious, and I was a little bit cautious here at I think it's 15 and 16, and on the runs towards 21 and 22. That's probably the last spot to exceed track limits. We were purple to the middle sector and out of the last turn, and I think it is pole position for the Saudi Grand Prix. How good is that? Purple in all sectors. Wow, nearly everyone got their lap time deleted, and Crazy Llama in second was 20 seconds behind. So incredible. So hopefully we can stay out of trouble. Last race, and away we go. Good jump against all the other. Oh no, Crazy Llama's already taken out somebody. Alex is down the order a little bit, so I think if we can stay out of trouble, we should be pretty darn sweet. I think from here on in, we can almost just we can almost just cruise from here on in. Yellow flags behind us. I don't know if safety cars are a thing, and if there are, they'll be coming in at the end of lap 2 or 3 anyway. Someone else retired. Alex has got a 2-second time penalty. That's interesting. And now he's out. One of our main competitors throughout this episode is now out of this race. So we could almost just cruise to victory here. So yeah, honestly, I don't think we can do anything. 2-second time penalty?
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
2-second time penalty? And that was our first track extent. That's nuts. How does that happen? Anyway, Sivo and Terminator are fighting for the second and third. Crazy Llama, who came into the pit lane, has spun at turn 1 and 2. How good. And apparently that's not the only place he spun. As you can see, he spun at the end of the turn 13. How good. I don't know where else he's going to spin. We're coming out of the last turn now, and he's rounded again at turn 1 and 2. So we might be encountering this guy in a second if we're not careful. We go purple lap there, 31-1. I don't think we're going to go any faster than that, because all I want to do is bring this car home. That's all I want to do. Obey all track limits, or we probably don't have to, because we got such a huge gap. We've got a 15-second gap to second place, and oh good, Crazy Llama, he stopped at the last turn. Where the hell is he? There he is. He's lost his front wing, and we get through unscathed. So from here on in, 90 odd seconds of racing, and we should be coming home with our third straight victory. I tell you what, this has been it has been a fun episode for 2 races as Crazy Llama retires. I reckon he's rage quit, in all honesty. So a good episode for 2 out of the 4 races anyway. Great battle with Alex. Unfortunate that he retired on the first lap. But in all, we can slow right up because it's 3 on the bounce and a good start to this Road to Master Rank series. This will really boost us up the order. So we're still silver ranking and we're still B for our safety rating. We didn't really gain much out of that, which is a little bit unfortunate there. So all in all, not a bad episode there. And that is it. So maybe next episode we can do some 25% races. Probably just 1 or 2, depends on how much action there is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this series and video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new to see plenty more F1 and racing game content. And until the next video on this channel, I'll see you guys next time.